Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are very good at your home. Children, are you taking care of yourself? Are you following the rules or guidelines given to us by the government? Beta, take care of yourself. Wear mask, maintain proper social distancing. Still, we are meeting on this electronic platform because still corona pandemic is going on. Take care of yourself, beta. This is for our safety. So, I hope you all are following these guidelines. You all are very good children. So children, shall we start with today's lecture? Yes. Today we are going to continue our lesson number 11, that is transportation in plants and animals. Beta, in our classes we had started this chapter. We had started with circulatory system and different parts of it. However, in this tutorial we will switch on to the another topic which we call it as excretory system. What is excretory system? What is the meaning of this system? Obviously, the system in the body that performs the function of excretion. What is excretion or excretory means? Excretory or excretion means throwing out. And what things we throw out? Obviously, we throw out the waste materials from our body. All the living organisms, they throw out all the waste material that is present in their body. And if this material is not thrown out, then what will happen? Obviously, this waste material will get accumulated in the bodies and hence poison will be created. What happens if you accumulate the waste at your home? You will get a very good smell? No, very bad smell, no? Very bad smell, lot of germs, disease causing bacteria and such things. In the same manner, if our body, it will not expel out, it will not throw out the waste products, then this waste products, they get accumulated in our body and thus cause a poison, creates poison in our body which leads to so many diseases. Even if excretory system in the body of a human being, it will not work properly, then you know the person will die within a week. So let us discuss about the excretory system. So what is excretion? It is throwing out or removal of waste products from the body. What do you mean by the term excretion? That is removal of waste products. Removal of all the waste products. Is it clear? That is, we call it as excretion. And what are the waste products? These are the waste products that are formed when cells of the body, they perform different functions. Okay. Do all the living beings perform this excretion? Yes. For example, let us start with few animals. The simplest animals, or you can say the organisms like amoeba, paramecium, hydra, etc. These are simple unicellular organisms. How do they perform excretion? They perform excretion through the process of diffusion from their body surface. All the body waste products that are present in their body, they get simply diffused from their body surfaces. Is it okay? And some organisms like earthworm and leeches. Remember how small these organisms are? They will also perform the process of excretion, and they are having a special organ which we call it as nephridia. Okay, their excretory organ we call it as nephridia, and there is a special organ even in the body of cockroaches. Do you know what is the excretory organ in the body of cockroaches called as? In the body of cockroaches, it is called as Malefian. Here G is silent. Okay. Malefian. Okay, G is silent here. Is it clear? So, these are the few excretory organs of some small animals. Now, children, what is to be excreted? Okay, which products are excreted and how they are excreted? It depends upon the amount of water also, right? Excretion depends upon the amount of water in the body also. Okay, amount of water. And what about those animals that live in water? Yes, I'm talking about aquatic animals. Aquatic animals like fishes, they also excrete. They also excrete their waste products. Can you tell me what are their waste products? Their waste products may contain ammonia. They excrete the waste product like ammonia. It is directly dissolved in water. Already they are present in water, so their waste product dissolved over there in water. Is it clear? So, moving to the next, some land animals like reptiles, birds, snakes, lizards, etc. They also excrete some waste products as semi-solid form. All of you know that what do birds excrete? Remember, sometimes we are standing under a tree with friends. Then what do birds do? They excrete their semi-solid products? Yes. Beta, all the birds, reptiles, snakes, lizards, everyone excretes their products. Is it clear? And now let us come to human beings. What do we excrete? Yes, there are a lot of things in our body which need to be removed, which are harmful for us, so we should throw out them from our body. Can you tell me, there are few organs that performs this function? Let us discuss one by one. We had already discussed about all of them. Let us again recall. Firstly, organs that perform excretion. Okay, what are different organs in the human body that perform excretion? Firstly, I suppose large intestine. You all have studied about it in the digestive system. All of you have studied about it now. What is the main function of large intestine? Yes, the main function of large intestine is to remove the undigested food. Remember, it removes the undigested food from our body through anus. Through anus in the form of Yes, in the form of feces. Remember? Yes. Then other excretory organ, other organ that perform excretion, it is lungs. What does lungs excrete from the body? Yes, lungs excrete carbon dioxide in the body, which is formed when oxygen and food particles get mixed to produce energy by the cells. They release carbon dioxide, which is mixed in blood and sent to the lungs, from where it is removed. Is it clear? So, large intestine, lungs. After these, there are another organs that perform this function. Firstly, let us discuss about skin. Does excretion takes place from skin also? Remember in what way? Yes, it is in the way of sweating. We all sweat. And what is to be removed during sweating? What is to be removed? During sweating, water, excess of water which is present in the body, and there are minerals and salts. Excess of water and salts, they are to be removed from the body, including this removal of waste. Does this sweating performs any other function? Yes. When this sweat evaporates, then it takes off the heat of the body also. Remember children, in hot summer's days, when we sweat a lot, and when the sweat evaporates, we feel cool. Why we feel cool when the sweat evaporates? Because when the sweat evaporates, it takes heat of the body along with it. And if the heat is removed, obviously we feel cold. Okay? Also children, there is a point, sometimes in hot summer days or in the summer days when we sweat, the area, especially under our arms, underarms areas, our clothes get white patches. Why do we are having white patches in the clothes? Yes, why you guys are having white patches in clothes, especially during summer season when we sweat a lot in the areas like underarms? Why we are having white patches? We are having white patches because when we sweat, along with water, salts are also released from the body, which are not evaporated, rather they get stick to our clothes, and this create white patches. Okay? The salts released, they are not evaporated along with water. Is it clear children? So, now coming to the last point or last organ that performs excretion and main part of the excretory system. What is that? It is kidney. Kidney is the another organ that performs excretion. It is the main part of our excretory system. So, in this kidneys, let us discuss about it in detail. Firstly, before I am starting or moving to the details of this, what is kidney? Beta, kidney is the brick colored. Brick colored, do you understand this? It is having the color of a brick, right? Like red, light red you can say. Not too much light. Brick colored, bean shaped. Remember the shape of the bean? The shape of rajma. Okay. So kidney is a brick colored, bean shaped organ in our body. It is present in our waist area. Okay? Lower your stomach, there is the waist area now. On the either side of the vertebral column, on the both side of the column. Okay? We know our vertebral column now, and in that area these kidneys are present. Alright children? And obviously we are having two kidneys in our body. Now children, to make you understand about this topic, we have to switch to the diagram of the system. So let us start the diagram first, and side by side I will explain it. Okay, to make this diagram, I have taken this pen and let us start. Beta, I will start drawing the diagram with these two lines. But it's better that you will draw the diagram side by side. Okay? These are the two lines, simple. Okay, you can draw this. Also, along with this, I am drawing two another lines which is parallel to this. This is almost very near to this. And now it is like this. Okay children? Is it okay? Now what will I do? Bete, I will move this like, and means I am giving the passage like this. Okay? It means it is like this. In the same manner, in this side. Okay, bache? Can you draw this? Now, as we had drawn the passage in the straight lines, I am drawing it in blue lines also. Okay, now this is, although it seems it is coming from the downside. Is it clear? Okay children. Afterwards, what I will do, I will make a reverse C over here and a C over here. Okay, circular shape. Then I will make a shape of a beam of your Rajma. Is it okay? On both sides. I hope that is clear to you. Children, I will explain all the parts so that will be clear to you. Beta, then from this end, I will draw a line like this, and from the upper side like this, which is broader from the upper side and narrower from the lower side. Okay? In the same manner as I have drawn from that side, I am also drawing it from this side. Okay, ji? Now, I will make it more clear by erasing all the internal lines, either they are red or blue. Now, children, as I had told you, here I will again draw a structure. Kindly notice it like this. Bete, kindly take care that these two pipes, they are coming from these sides. Okay? Neither, like suppose this is having a structure, neither these two lines are coming like this, nor they are joined at the end. Kindly notice the correct area from where it is joined. Okay, ji? Now I will label all the parts and explain you the whole process of this excretory system. Firstly, I have told you which this bean shaped structure called as Remember this bean shaped structure. We call it as kidneys. So we are having two kidneys in our bodies. One on the left side, other on the right side. Okay. Then there are two pipes from these kidneys. What these pipes are called as? These are called as ureter. We will discuss the function and role of each one. Okay. And this chamber where these pipes are attached, this is called as urinary bladder. Okay, beta? And at last we are having this opening, and this opening we will call it as urethra. What happens, bache? Now look carefully. Why I have drawn these two lines in red and blue color? These two lines which I have drawn in red to color, kindly notice, this we call it as renal artery. Beta, what is the meaning of artery? Artery is a vein. Artery is a blood vessel which carries oxygenated blood from heart to other body parts. Renal means kidney. So this blood vessel carries blood from heart. It means blood is coming to this direction, and here it is divided into two parts and goes in the kidneys like this. Okay? The blood goes into the kidneys like this. And what does this blue color line indicate? This pipe indicates. This pipe indicates another vessel which we call as renal vein. What is the function of the vein? To carry out deoxygenated or impure blood from kidneys back to the heart. Okay, children? I hope the function is clear to you. Yes? Okay. Now what happens in proper excretory system? Firstly, arteries, renal artery, it will carry oxygenated blood, but this blood is dirty. It contains uric acid, urea, ammonia and so many waste which is to be thrown out from the body. It contains dirty blood, either oxygenated but dirty blood which contain uric acid, urea, etc. It brings this dirty blood to both the kidneys, and inside the kidney there is a coiled structure which is called as nephron. I am writing here nephron, N-E-P-H-R-O-N. Okay? Inside the kidney there is a coiled structure which is called as nephron. What does this structure do? This structure filters that blood. It filters that blood, it separates out all the waste from that blood and sends it to the ureter. Okay? In both the kidneys, same function is done. Nephron filters the blood and send the waste material to this ureter. And the blood which is cleaned, from which the waste material is removed, it is sent to the vein to go back to the heart. Okay? Because that blood contains now carbon dioxide. The cells here, they are working to clean the blood and thus utilizing the oxygen in the blood and converting it into carbon dioxide. So, now the blood is cleaned but deoxygenated, so that is sent back to the heart, and this waste, comes to the ureter. Through ureter, it is collected here in this chamber. This blood is collected here in this chamber. This chamber is to be called as urinary bladder. What is the function of this urinary bladder? It collects all the waste that is collected by sent by the kidneys. Okay, and when this urinary bladder gets filled, then whole of the waste is thrown out through this opening, which is called as urethra, and the blood thrown out through in this process, and the waste thrown out in this process, we call it as urine. Okay, so clean blood, it is sent back to the lungs. However, waste is thrown out of the body in form of urine. Children, I hope the process is clear to you all. So, what are kidneys? Kidneys are the main organ of excretory system that filters our blood. And nephron are the structures, coiled structures that are present inside the kidneys, which actually filter the blood and separate our toxic waste like urea, ammonia, etc. Okay children, I hope this topic is clear to you. So, excretory system, clear to you all? So, at the end children, from urethra, what is to be passed out? Urine. And children, can you tell me how much urine an adult passes about in a day? Yes, about in a day, an adult passes 1 to 1.8 liters of urine. So, that much waste is to be removed from the body. Okay, and if we will diagnose the urine, diagnose means check the urine thoroughly. If we will check this urine thoroughly, we will perform experiments and we will check it in the laboratories. We will diagnose it. We will found certain diseases in the humans. We can found, okay, means it will also tell us the functioning of different organs. Like if the urine is not having sugar in it, it means the person is suffering from diabetes. Okay, if the urine is having blood in it, it means there is a malfunctioning of kidneys. There may be some damaged organs in the kidneys. Okay, so they are to be repaired in time. In this manner, urine should be diagnosed by the doctors. Also, so we come to know that kidney is one of the most important organ of our body, right? Now, what happens if kidneys of a person fail? Means, what happens in the case of kidney failure? If kidney of a person gets failed, then either the person dies. Bete, a person can survive with one kidney also if he take care of himself. Okay, he take care means he will not eat rich food like burgers, pizzas, because our body will not able to, one kidney will not able to filter that much amount of waste. Okay, and if a person suppose is suffering from a problem in case of both the kidney failures, then how could he survive? For their survival, there are only two processes. First is dialysis. First is dialysis. So children, what is dialysis? It is the process of cleaning of. Which thing is need to be cleaned? Blood. Yes. Cleaning of blood by an artificial dialysis machine. Okay, by a machine. Now this function is to be performed by a machine rather than the kidneys. Okay, and separating toxic waste from that. Separating toxic waste from the blood. Okay, I hope dialysis is clear. Now, how this dialysis occurs? I will give you a rough idea. What happens from the arm of a person? Suppose, what happens in dialysis? Suppose this is the arm of a person. Okay, what happens from this arm? An artery of blood is taken out. Okay, this is attached artificially to the pipes. Artery is attached artificially to the pipes, which is then connected to the dialysis machine. It is then connected to the dialysis machine. Okay, supposingly this is dialysis machine. What is the function of the artery? Takes blood from heart to body parts. As blood is coming over here, so the blood is coming, so it is going to this machine. And what does this machine do? It purifies the blood. Yes, it cleans the blood. It separates out the waste and toxic substances from the blood. Then this blood is taken and attached to the veins. Okay, this is veins. The blood is taken and attached to the veins back to the body. What is the function of the vein? To take the blood from the body organs to the heart. In this manner, this process is taken place. Okay, so but this has to be done periodically as suggested by the doctors. This is the first way by which a kidney failure person can survive, and the another way is kidney transplant. Means the kidney of a healthy person is to be transplanted into the kidney of a patient. Okay, so these are the ways by which a person can survive. This is a treatment to a person which is suffering from kidney failure. So children, I hope the topic of excretory system is clear to you. So goodbye.